I was going to make a video about how fourth generation K-pop is dog shit. But I decided before I did that video, because I probably still will do it, I would at least give boy groups a fighting chance. I've been paying attention to girl groups, so I know that it's not going too great. I haven't been really paying attention to the shenanigans newly debuted boy groups are getting up to. So I decided to give them a fighting chance in this grand statement I'm making about fourth generation K-pop. Boy groups went to shit earlier than girl groups did, and in effect, I lost interest in boy groups much earlier. They went to shit around 2018, so they don't even have the pandemic to blame for that. Girl groups went to shit around 2020. I think I actually predicted that. Maybe not the exact year, but I did predict girl groups would go to shit shortly after, and I do think I have video evidence of me saying that. If so, I will put the evidence now. If not, I will just say I'm an idiot in post. That's besides the point. Today, we are going to react to 5 K-pop boy groups that were newly debuted in 2022. I will be watching and reacting to their music video. I have about 2 criteria. Basically, what I look for in K-pop groups is the song good and vocals. Fourth generation vocals, unpopular opinion maybe, are bad. Okay, that is a very broad statement, but that could be put into my rant video. To sum it up, I don't know, sometimes they aren't bad vocals, I just do not like the style that K-pop companies are going for fourth generation vocals. Let's see if, these fourth generation boy groups are any good and give them a fighting chance. I will be reacting to 5 boy groups today, and we're going to play a little game before I react to each music video. It's a little game called Am I Older Than the Oldest Member of This Group? If the answer is yes, I will get this much closer to killing myself. Alright, first group we're going to be reacting to is Unite. They are a 9-member boy group. They debuted April 20th of 2022, so they're very recent. Let us see if the oldest member of this group is younger than me. I regret to inform you that I am a few weeks to a month or so older than the oldest member of this group, and now I want to drown. Also, I just found out that there's a member named Steve in this group. Holding back my laugh is going to make me cry. Right, so this first song by Unite is One of 9, it's called. I'm not great at reacting to things because I like to think, so I will be pausing when I have things to say, and I will be cutting out most of my dead face, so. First reactions. The vocals aren't great. So there are what I call acceptable vocals and good vocals, and I think they are different things. Acceptable vocals means that you can sing and I don't want to stick a couple cotton swabs in my ears. There are a couple K-pop idols that don't meet that requirement. Being an actual good vocal includes having some technique and, is actually good. They're actually good at their craft and they're not just a pretty face in a group. I'd say these are acceptable vocals for the most part. Also, the song's a little boring, but I'm also only like 25 seconds in, so I'm just gonna... Also, if I ever stop a music video in this video, if I ever cannot get through the music video, it's an automatic 1. That means the song was so bad I could not sit through it. If I sit through it, it's automatically more than 1. And if I would save it to a playlist or listen to it again, it's automatically a 5. We're just going to assume that none of these songs are going to end up on my top 10 playlist. Still not impressed by the vocals. Their falsetto is a little not great. The mullet Armageddon never ended. The 2015 K-pop mullet Armageddon will never leave me. I will never feel peace ever again, and I only have G-Dragon to blame for this. I can only blame that godforsaken racist man, G-Dragon. Because why the fuck has the mullet trend not died yet? It's been 7 years. I'm a mullet hater. I think certain pretty people can pull it off, but I hate mullets. And I'm sick and fucking tired of the rappers of these groups having mullets. I'm tired. I know it looks like I'm about to cry. I'm not. I have allergies, and my eyes are red as shit because the trees hate me. Anyways, we're gonna continue. Also, it's hot as fuck in here. I had to turn off my fan for this so you didn't hear the white noise. So if I start sweating, it's because it's probably almost 80 fucking degrees in my apartment. Anyways, not the point. Alright. No. 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 We're not doing that. That was terrible. I'm sorry. Okay. So, I made it through the music video. Okay, here's the thing. I don't think the vocals are bad. I just think they're acceptable. Nobody wowed me. I wasn't listening to this going, wow, their vocals are fantastic. Because they're not. They're average. They're acceptable at best. As for the song, I mean, I didn't turn off the music video halfway through, so it's more than a 1. It's just kind of forgettable. I don't mind the concept. I do think that boy groups going back to a cute concept is a good sign, at least. This song in particular just wasn't doing it for me. But it wasn't bad either. I just won't actively seek it out. Because the vocals were only acceptable, and I don't think the song was turn off the music video worthy, but it was boring, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 2. Harsh, I know, but I'm not one of those raters that, like, they're like, I didn't like this song, but, like, 6 out of 10, because, like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. If you didn't like the song, it's going to be at least less than a 4. The next boy group I will be reviewing is Tempest. So, Tempest is a 7-member boy group that debuted March the 2nd of 2022. Now let's play my favorite game of, is the oldest member younger than me? The oldest member is not younger than me. He was born in 98. I win. I'm not old yet. So now we're gonna watch Tempest's debut song, Bad News. Been hearing a lot of that lately. Okay. The mullets on the rappers. It needs to end. Oh, I'm crying over the mullets again. Anyway, so far I don't hate it. In terms of vocals, they're better than the other group thus far. Still not getting any wow factor. There's no Jongho from ATEEZ in this group. He's my standard for 4th generation male vocals. If you're not Jongho from ATEEZ, you're not getting a wow factor from me, okay? In fact, Jongho from ATEEZ is the only reason why I stand ATEEZ. It's literally just Stockholm Syndrome, but that's not the point. This is one of those situations where, like, some of these, there's like 2 of these boys, or 2 or 3, that aren't bad at singing. They're good. It's just like, nowadays in K-pop, there's this style of singing that is different from 3rd generation that I just don't like. This is a complaint I have about girl groups as well, because there's this style of singing where, like, the person is not bad at singing. It's just, I don't like the way the company is making them sing or the type of vocal that they are using. Because I have very specific taste when it comes to vocals. Jongho from ATEEZ. I feel like at this point, it's not a talent issue, it's a taste issue in terms of like some of the vocals in these groups. This group in particular, I think it's a taste issue because there are a couple dudes in this group that aren't bad. There are a couple dudes in this group that are also just acceptable. That's kind of how I'm feeling with the vocals right now. Whoever's doing that falsetto is not bad. I don't know who it is. This group wasn't terrible. I do think a lot of my vocal critiques are a taste issue rather than an actual critique on talent. So I'm going to say the vocals overall are not terrible. There are a couple only acceptable vocals, but there were also a couple good vocals. The song itself, I don't know if I'd seek it out again, so I'm not going to say it's a 5. But the song itself wasn't bad. I found myself not bored at any part of the song. So actually I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. I feel like that's a good rating for this. That's not bad at all. But once again, I'm not going to actively seek out this song again, so it's not a 5. Next group is Trends with a Z. Trends is a 7-member boy group that debuted January 5th. Now it's time. Is the oldest member of this group younger than me? The oldest member of this group was born in 1999. Sucks to suck. I am 2 for 3 right now, which is pretty good. I'm not old yet. I'm not. Trends debuted with the song TNT, Truth and Trust. So let's see if this is good. No. I already hate it. You know, it's a K-pop tradition to have terrible rappers in your boy groups. That's just part of the biz, baby. I already know I'm not going to be able to sit through this, but let's give it until the chorus before I turn this shit off. The vocals in this group. That man struggled. This feels like it was cheaply produced. The vocals are not good. I wouldn't even say acceptable at some points. Not good reviews thus far. Yeah, I'm not making it through this song. There's one member of this group that I could say is acceptable at singing. I heard him in the background at some point. Otherwise, this is painful to sit through. And because I am not finishing the music video, it's an automatic 1 out of 5. Let's move on. We got blank 2Y because we are running out of boy group names. Oh, it's supposed to be Blanky. I don't like that, but I'm gonna try not to judge them by their name. They're a 9-member boy group that debuted May 24th, 2022. Oh my god, I need my glasses. Now let's play my favorite game. Am I older than the oldest member of this group? No, it's another 98, baby. 3 for 4, baby. Okay, and this is their debut song, Thumbs Up. Man in a box, butterfly in a box, man in the butterfly box. I'm not gonna judge it yet. Oh, it's just blank. Drop. Noise. I don't like it. I'm not gonna make it through this music video. The vocals are once again not fantastic. Some of them once again don't suck and they're just acceptable, but nobody's good. Nobody in this group is Jongho from ATEEZ. Not good ratings thus far, unless I am missing something important because these groups have a shit ton of members, but like, and also the song, I'm not making it through this music video. It's an automatic 1. Thumbs up more like thumbs down. Next group. For our last group, we have 9i, which is a 10-member group that debuted March 30th. Now let's play my favorite game. Is the oldest member younger than me? I win again. A 98, baby. 4 out of 5. That's pretty good. I'm not old yet. Okay, this is a song called Parallel Universe, and this was their debut song. Oh, he's not bad. Oh, I like him. I like his voice. He's not Jongho, but I like his voice. I don't like his voice. Him. His voice is good. I don't dislike him. His voice is good too. Okay, so I made it through the music video. The song was not memorable. The vocals were kind of all over the place. Some of them were like not great or just acceptable, and a couple of them were kind of like, oh, okay. Not Jongho from ATEEZ, but we're getting there. It could just be me lowering my standards because I have been so disappointed. Well, I certainly wouldn't seek out this song again. I mean, it's okay. It's not painful. It's just, you know, a little bit boring. For the vocals on that one guy, I'll give it a 3. Final standings here. Unite got a 2. Tempest got a whopping 4. Good for them. That song wasn't terrible. Trends got a 1. Blanky got a 1. 9i got a 3. No 5s. This just sort of reaffirmed my original, you know, thoughts on boy groups, especially 4th generation boy groups. I will say that, you know, not all is bad. One group that I didn't use in this video because I've already, you know, seen their debut song was Tan or Tan. Their song Doot Doo was actually really good and is actually being considered for my top 10 this year. So, I mean, it's not all bad. It's just very, very rare to get something good, especially considering Tan's comeback wasn't good. But their debut song was. And there was actually vocals in Tan. There were vocals in Tan. I was impressed. So it's not all terrible. It's just mostly terrible.